Welcome to Entertainment Dudes. Here's our top 5 things in entertainment this week. We think you're going to enjoy this as much as we do. Camp 1. Number 1, we're going to talk today about Mr. Beast. Every one of you knows who Mr. Beast is, and if you don't, where have you been living? This week, he dropped a video, which I think is absolutely incredible. 1,000 blind people see for the very first time. And I'm telling you, if you're going to have a platform and you're going to do something for humanity, this video will literally blow your mind.
This is changing people's life unlike nothing else.
Yeah. And I think if you're going to use a platform, just the joy of these people's faces. Yeah. I mean, this video is probably going to be one of the most videos in all of YouTube. I guarantee it's going to go number 1.
2. Not so good news for Rick and Morty's creator, Justin Roiland, fired from Adult Swim amidst domestic violence charges. This is sad, and it's one of the hugest problems in America, the world right now. And think about it. There's a million other ways for us to let go of our frustrations. It should never have to resort to this.
Yeah, I say, I mean, it's obviously understandable if you're upset about something. I've been in a place where I'm mad. I think you have to have a creative and positive outlet for your anger, and at least have a plan. If you know you get angry, have a plan for what you do with your anger. I had an old baseball bat in a tree outside of my house during a period of my time where I just go hit the tree. Like, I know it's not the tree's fault, but better than hitting people or my things or breaking stuff. So if you do have an anger problem, or if you're really, really upset, you got to step away, have a plan.
Yeah.
And do something productive with that energy, because also anger is an incredibly powerful tool. And if you hit the gym with it, hit the court, do some workout, you can actually do something positive for yourself, reduce some of that stress, and maybe avoid such a terrible disaster.
Yeah, there's always another outlet.
3. The Last of Us TV series is right now being received as one of the best video game adaptations. If you have not played The Last of Us, the game, it came out about 10 years ago. The series starring Pedro Pascal is out right now. It's on HBO. Critics and fans are adoring this thing so far. Obviously, the rest of the season isn't out yet, but if it continues going in the way that it is, which I think it's going to, it could go down as one of the greatest adaptations of all time. The story and the character, the development, the way that they're staying true to it, they're honoring the fans. Any changes they are making, once you see it happening, you realize, like, hey, this actually makes sense with the story. A lot of people have been afraid of doing adaptations. They're like, I don't know if we should do this. It doesn't work. I disagree. I really loved Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie. I just loved that film. I ended up buying both of them. First one was better, but I watched that film until it had so many scratches on it, it wouldn't even spin anymore, And other games too. I think Arcane was a freaking phenomenal adaptation of a game. Like, who would have ever thought that game would turn into one of my favorite animations of all time? Like, Arcane is unbelievable. From storytelling to concept to design to every single frame is a masterpiece. So also, Drake Uncharted, I thought it was fun. Is it a masterpiece in terms of writing? No, but is it a good story that I like the characters? I want to see more. I think so. I had a lot of fun with that. So, man, video games as movies, why would that not work? I mean,
it's actually for a long time the industries have been merging. Movies have been becoming more cinematic, and then there's more video game technology being used in movies. I think there's this merging that's happening where it may even become one industry at some point. It's really fascinating to look at. 4. And this is Pedro Pascal's time, man. The Mandalorian Season 3 trailer, action-packed and cameo-heavy. The Mandalorian breathed new life into the entire Star Wars franchise. I mean, I believe it's the first time since I was a kid having the same type of feelings of wonderment and enjoyment that I have watching Star Wars. So what do you think, Jason?
Yeah, I think Mandalorian is one of my favorite series. A lot of it, everything from his introduction when you first see him on that snowscape planet, then the introduction of Grogu, and some of my favorite characters, Quirrell or whatever his name is, when I was like, oh, I just love those characters and the way they developed them. So this season's really exciting because I love Mandalore and exploring the lore behind it, what's happening, who's Bo-Katan.
The Mandalore lore.
Yeah, the Mandalore lore. And which version of the creed do you hold? They're like, it's the creed.
Yes.
Well, there's like 4 or 5 different types of the creed for Mandalore. So, and what happens with the Darksaber? Is he going to have to fight Bo-Katan for it? And I really find it to be extremely fascinating, and I'm excited for this show and this ship.
I just noticed they even had Salacious Scrum in there in the tree from
in the
Jabba's palace.
And in the first one, if you remember from the first one, this town, they were getting cooked and eaten, and in this one, they were running free in the tree. So that's the same. I don't know what his code is, ID10. I don't know what that code is, but he's the original one who had the bad motivator. He had a bad motivator. They say that one actually may be force sensitive droid, and so he actually blew his motivator in order for
R5 R5D4.
Yes, R5D4.
Even though in the original series they called him an R2 unit, his name ended up being R5D4. And yes. he was there. He had the same battle damage on him that he did in the original. Movie.
And now he gets to be part of the story in a bigger way going forward, right? Which for Star Wars fans, I mean, that's great. I love that. And I like so awesome. Continuing the story of Baby Grogu. It's like partially the first two seasons were really about him getting Baby Yoda to Luke, and then suddenly he's back with him again. So does it negate the first 2 seasons, or does it set up a possible, what happens to Baby Grogu? Does he become a Mandalorian?
Who knows? I mean, this has been one of the most successful shows in keeping secrets as well. So we don't know what's ahead in the world of the Mandalorian. And I think I'm excited most about that.
5.
All right, number 5. This is something that a lot of people are talking about. It's OpenAI's ChatGPT. Yes, we're probably a little bit late to get into this because some people have been using it, but it is all over the internet now. Kids are using it in college. Kids are using it in schools. They're taking information and using it to write papers and all kinds of stuff. In this place, we're going to write a real script just to show you if you haven't seen this yet. This is the beta in OpenAI. It's the playground. It is ChatGPT 3. And this is beneath ChatGPT. So if you're using ChatGPT and you can't get on for some reason, it says it's blocked, there's too many users, ChatGPT pulls from the playground right here. It's essentially the same thing. So if you type in the link that's up there on above, you can actually get to the subset of this right here. So this is Tell Me About Jason Crossman, co-hosting Entertainment Dudes in the form of a movie script. Now, it's probably not going to know who Entertainment Dudes
don't know. I'm curious to look at that.
Fade in, it says, Entertainment Dude Studio Day. Hey, what do you know? Jason Crossman and his co-host, Steven.
It wrote me out.
What's up? That's an excellent choice.
Oh, my gosh.
How did he even know?
I feel so slighted by AI.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. They're standing in front of cameras in a lively studio. This is it right here, filled with music and entertainment. Steven, that's you. Go ahead, Steven. What do you say?
Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm Steven, and this is Jason Crossman.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be here. Today, we have a lot of exciting things in store for y'all. Steven and Jason talk about the latest entertainment news, interview celebrities, and giveaway prizes. We're really excited to talk about this giveaway prizes we have coming up. As the show progresses, Jason's enthusiasm for topics begin being discussed is evident. And Steven and Jason share a few laughs and their favorite musicians. I'd say Coldplay. Yellow is one of my favorite.
All right.
It's been an amazing show so far. We've talked about the latest news, have come great interviews, and even given away some prizes.
It's been a blast. I can't wait to see what we have in store for next week.
Me either. I'm sure it's going to be something special.
No, me neither.
Me neither. Me neither.
The show ends with Steven and Jason saying goodnight and thanking the audience. Oh, that is
good night, everyone, and thank you for being here.
Except for Steven, I don't like that. It wrote me out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fix this.
Yeah, we need to fix this.
Co-hosting Entertainment Dudes.
Oh gosh, what's gonna happen? What's happening?
IUS in the form of a movie script. ABOT, the top 5 stories.
Now, ChatGPT is limited in terms of where it can pull information from. It doesn't do anything right now prior to 2020. I mean, post 2021. So it doesn't do current events, but you can look under previous information of all kinds.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, we got another one.
Yes,
Okay,
we got
here we
another
go.
one. We got another one. Jason Crossman and Cam Cornelius host their own show, Entertainment Dudes.
Hey, that's
the top
good.
5 entertainment stories of the week. Welcome back to Entertainment Dudes. I'm Cam Cornelius, and with me, as always, is Jason Crossman.
Hey, everyone.
So let's dive right into the top 5 entertainment stories of the week.
Story number one, the surprise reboot about the classic 1990s sitcom Friends has been announced. Wow, talk about a blast from the past. I can't wait to see what the cast is like this time around.
Me neither. Story 2, Netflix has announced the release date for the 3rd season of their hit show Stranger Things.
This season is going to be epic.
You can say that again.
This season is going to be epic.
Story 3, Marvel has revealed the details on their upcoming movie, Avengers Endgame.
I'm so excited. This movie is sure to be an absolute hit.
I can't wait to see it.
Now, story 4, the first trailer for the upcoming Mandalorian season 3 is out soon.
It's not really current information.
No,
but,
it's up to 2 times. But so if you type something like, write one paragraph, tell it to write one paragraph about Elvis Presley. And then you can even add details. The more details you add into the story, the better it's going to be for you.
Here we go. Number 5. They added it.
They added what?
They added the story to number 5, apparently, because I didn't erase everything. So, story 5.
Oh yeah, you have to write it at the end, not at the top. So it's like an ongoing dialogue.
So let's do story 5.
Okay, story number 5. Elvis Presley's toupee has gone on display at Graceland. Who would have thought that Elvis's toupee would be one of the top entertainment stories this week?
Only in Hollywood, right? Elvis's toupee is a piece of music history, and it's great to see it being honored in this way.
Now, if you want to go bow down at Elvis's shrine, you can go worship at Elvis's toupee.
Okay.
If you want to learn more about AI and about how to work with AI, if you want to learn more about AI and how to work with AI, you need to go to www.learnprompting.org, and that'll actually walk through the basics, intermediate, applied programming, advanced applications, and you'll actually learn how to interact with new AI such as ChatGPT.
And then beta.openai.com/playground is what we're playing around with right now. And one more thing about Elvis's toupee. Elvis Presley was known for his signature hairstyle, which consisted of slicked back black hair and sideburns. However, towards the end of his life, Presley began to wear a toupee. This toupee was jet black and was kept in place with Vaseline. Kept in place with Vaseline hairspray. The toupee was meant to cover up his balding head, which was the result of numerous drugs Elvis had taken over the years.
So if you can't wait to go see that, see my toupee. Thank you very much. Come see my toupee at Graceland, and perhaps rub a little Vaseline on it.
Please.
And rub a little Vaseline on me while you're at it.
Vaseline and hairspray. OpenAI. Oh my gosh. ChatGPT, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming up with movie scripts and funny stories, and play around with it. See what AI can do for you. Maybe it'll even give you a laugh. That's the top 5 entertainment stories of the week, brought to you by moi and Jason. Oh, moi, Jason and Cam, or Steven as AI renamed me at one
I think
point
we need to have GPT write us a good close for today.
Yes. Okay, let's see here. Let's do that. Let me undo this. Write a closing monologue for the Entertainment Dude show using Jason Crossman and Cam Cornelius alternating lines. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go.
Well, folks, that's it for tonight. It's been a great show, and we hope you all enjoyed it.
Thanks for joining us, and don't forget to tune in next week for more from the Entertainment Dudes.
Until then, keep on rocking and rolling.
And remember, life's too short to worry about the small stuff, so don't sweat it.
Have a good night, everyone.
And that's a wrap. Not bad.
Isn't that crazy, dude? Isn't that wild?
In the world?